Welcome to Sistah Speak, Ask The Sistahs, where we answer your burning questions from a sister's point of view. I'm Sister J.
I'm Sister K.
I'm Sister LM.
And I'm Sister A. And welcome to episode 17, the New Year edition. Let's get started. Happy New Year.
Happy
New
Happy
Year.
New Year, y'all. It has been a minute.
Yes.
Meaning months and months since we've done an Ask
This is
the
the
Sistahs.
inaugural video version.
It
Is
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 our first Ask the
First.
Sistahs
Okay.
on video.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Besides the live edition we had.
That's
Right.
true.
Oh,
That's
that was
true.
fun.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. But
So,
this
y'all,
is exciting.
It's been a while since we have done our Ask the Sistahs. And we thank everyone for sending in their questions. I don't know if we need to do our traditional lippies and stuff with our Ask the Sistahs. Do y'all think we should?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Lip and
We do it with literally
flagging?
everything else.
We do.
everything.
Of course.
So they could get a taste.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So before we,
Show.
so what we do,
Oh.
y'all, if you haven't known, if you haven't listened to our other ones, we talk about
Yeah.
what we are sipping, what we have on our lippies, our lips, and what we are swagging with today.
I will start
All right.
because I'm old. Okay, for my swag today, I have my blingy J. Thank you, Sister A, which I wear. Ooh, there it is. A whole lot. That's the only bling I got. I don't even have my Fitbit on today. Okay. I know.
Did you just get
Okay.
up?
No, I've been up for a little bit,
Okay.
but
Really?
I am drinking my coffee for hydration in my authentic Yeti
Hey.
mug with my government name on the back
Love it.
and my cute little pink lily pad to keep it nice and hot.
Uh-huh.
And I'm drinking today some Caribou, and this is called Reindeer Blend. And it's
Oh.
actually it says cherry
What?
and decadent dark roast coffee.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
It's so good. And I put my powdered creamer in it. Okay. For my lippy, I have one of my staples, which is liquid catsuit mega last, and this is called Chick Got Real.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, I
haven't
have
seen
to
that
get
one.
I've
that.
not seen
Wait a
that one
minute.
either.
You have
Wait a
not
minute.
worn that before.
no, you haven't.
Well, but wait a minute. I'm gonna explain why. That's because it make me a little ashy, because it is. Because
Gotcha.
y'all know I don't wear this light
I
of
was
pink.
gonna say
Yeah.
That is very
However,
light.
I did layer that with my Ramel.
Uh-huh.
And this is, which one is this? This is called Tainted Love.
Oh,
Ooh.
Then
Okay,
you
that
have
works
several
really
Ramels.
well.
Tainted
Mhm,
Love.
I
That's
do.
a new one too.
Yeah.
I gotta write that down.
It's
Yeah, those
really,
work well
it's really
together.
a nice pinky mauve, and it
Yes.
really toned
Yes.
up this pink.
Yes.
Yes.
It did.
See, so it really did.
Okay.
And of course, oh, let me put the lid on that thing. My tried and true Avon Glimmer Sticks lip liner
In.
in chocolate. That's it for me.
All right, I will go next. So for my bling or my swag, I have my permanent swag here on my wrist.
Tattoo.
Also, my beautiful blingy K. Thank you, Sister A. And my embroidered
Yes.
from Crown Jewel Embroidery with our
Yes.
beautiful logo.
Yeah,
Love
it looks
it.
good.
Mhm.
Vogue, Vogue. Okay.
Oh,
For my
Lord.
drink or for my hydration today, I have my beautiful Yeti bottle with my government. And this sucker I love so much. It's got a little spout on it, y'all. It's like a little thermos. But I have some water with some lemonade, pink strawberry lemonade powder in there.
Ooh, strawberry.
Trying
Okay.
to get better with my water drinkage. But I also dug it from the back of the shelf. My little baby Zach.
Oh,
Baby Zach.
baby
In
Zach.
my blue- Baby Zach. Thank you,
Oh,
Sister
Sister A
A.
is
You are
ready.
I am prepared.
Thank
Yes.
you.
For my Zach friends.
Oh, you forgot the exclamation point. You know
Oh,
how
sorry.
Zach's like their
Oh.
exclamation point. I think that's why I like Zach so much when I was first saw him, because of that.
Because of the exclamation point.
I'm an
I like the
exclamation
baby
point
Zacks though.
queen. I use them
Oh.
all the time.
What's
Gotcha.
that?
Yeah.
There we go.
And in here, I have some Mott's apple cider K-cup with a splash, really more than a splash, a dash, maybe more than a dash of honey.
Oh,
It's a little bit sweeter than
Okay.
it is normally, but
Okay.
it's so good and warm on your throat in the morning because I'm not a big coffee drinker. You know?
Love the K-cup apple cider though.
Yes.
It really tastes good. I don't add anything to mine, but it really tastes good.
Oh, that's good.
Um,
And for my lippy today, I didn't bring my, so I have my clinic. Oh, y'all can't see that shit. I have my clinique.
Oh yeah, I love that container.
My
oh,
Yes.
clinique with the little square,
mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
basically like a mirror, because I can see my lips very clearly in this. sucker.
Okay.
That's handy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is. And maybe they did that on purpose.
Right.
And this color I love is called Raspberry Pop.
Oh, I like
Oh,
that.
that's pretty on.
matches
Look
your
at you.
Yeti.
Yeah.
And
That's
this
really
is
pretty.
the Clinique Lip Color Plus Primer lipstick.
Okay.
So
So you
it's
don't
not
need
bad.
anything else.
So it has the primer already in it.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is very pigmented though. That
But
looks
mean,
nice.
it
y'all,
is.
it's one swipe. That's
Okay.
one swipe
Okay.
Wow.
color.
I like it though.
Oh
I love the
yeah.
Clinique lipsticks. I really do. And that is it for me.
All right, I will go next. I'll start off with my swag. We have a lot of snow because it's so cold in the D. So I have on my pink
Explain what the D is. Because you
The
know,
D
big,
for
big
Detroit.
Dallas D. Okay.
D for Detroit.
Detroit.
We know Dallas is not cold. I have on
Yes,
I beg
it
to
is.
differ, honey.
It's like
But not like the other D.
and
oh,
thank you, Sister A.
it's like
Thank
56
you.
degrees today. That's why I got a sweatshirt on.
It's how many degrees?
56.
That is
Oh
a
my
heat
God,
wave.
no.
I don't think
That
it's
is a
56
heat
today.
wave.
That's
It says
mild.
It's
Oh, it does
56.
say- It does say
It's
56.
cold.
Well, it was colder
Listen.
than that, I thought.
We're 17 degrees.
Oh.
So
Thank you.
You got it. You got it. It's
That's
cold.
what, yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So I have on my pink Oh So Cozy fleece with our logo embroidered as well as our name, Sister LM. Thank you, Sister A.
Welcome. Look
So
at
looks
nice
that.
and
sharp.
toasty and sharp.
Shop.
My next swag is my Sistah Speak Yeti mug
I love that one.
with my government on the back
Mm-hmm.
and my little straw.
Oh,
Now,
cute.
y'all know I love the stainless steel straws.
Yes.
And so the last order I got from Amazon, they come with these, like all these colorful tips.
Uh-huh.
If you know, if you're drinking something super cold or super hot with these straws, like
Yeah.
Gonna burn your
you could-
lips.
exactly.
Mm.
So I am sipping because it's early. Some Teavana Earl Grey cream
Ooh,
tea.
very
Ooh,
nice.
Earl Grey's my
Mm.
fave. Yeah.
Love Earl
Oh,
Grey.
I bet it smells so good.
So good.
Oh, I love the smell. Yeah.
Earl Grey and Lady Grey are my
Lady
faves.
Grey, yes, I like that too.
Mhm. And of course, we stay hydrated. So I have some ice waters in my Patreon thermos.
Ah.
Yes.
Yay, Patreon.
Yay,
Yes.
Patreon. Hey, patrons. Oh, and it is sitting upon my Sistah Speak Hank. Big ass crocheted poster. Thank you, Sister J.
You're welcome.
On my lippy, I am Sistah Speak pinked out today. On my lippy, I am wearing MAC from their Trolls collection.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
It's a
yeah.
really light pink.
Pink.
And it is called Dance Off, Pants Off.
That's one of your faves.
It's one
Yeah.
of my
I
faves.
love it.
And I have layered it on my latest favorite lippy, which is MAC's Shot of Color Lip Oil.
I still gotta look that up.
I love this lip oil. And this one is in World Tour. And it's also
Yeah, I gotta get some of that.
Yeah, that's nice.
I love the
Wow.
applicator. Like it fits so perfect
Nice.
In your lip.
on
Yeah.
your lips. Yeah,
that's
like
the
you
kind that
can
has a
coat
little
both lips.
Triangle.
At once.
Yes. Yep. And it's
Oh, and
really
it's angled.
slanted. Yep.
Yes.
Mhm.
I did look it up, and that is the only color.
I thought
Okay.
so.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed because I was hoping they had a few that I could choose
Yeah.
from, but
I thought
That
it
is
was the only
bright.
color.
yeah.
It is
works well with
bright.
you. Yeah.
But it worked well. It may not be so bright. You can put a thin layer on maybe something dark
Mm.
to
Yes.
give it a little
That's
bit
true.
of gloss.
Have you
Mhm.
tried it without any lipstick underneath yet?
I have not yet.
To see how is it bright? I wonder
Yeah.
if it's
Bright.
bright or
I
if it's
See how
haven't
bright
yet.
it is.
sheer.
Yeah.
That'll be my homework. I'll do that for the next podcast.
Okay. Let us know.
And y'all can let me know how
Homework.
it looks solo.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
That is it for me.
All right.
All right.
Well-
I have
Oh, sorry.
today my my Sistah Speak beer stein full of ice waters.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
And my Sistah A name, of course, on the back. If you can see that.
Uh-huh.
Love it. Love.
And I am also, since we're all warm and cozy on this nice day, I also have a hot cup of coffee
Ooh.
in my awesome Blossom OG. Thank you, Sister LM.
Welcome.
Clink, clink.
Clink, clink
Clink,
to
clink.
everybody.
Clink, 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 clink.
Bunch
What
of
kind of
us.
coffee? What kind of coffee?
So this is a dark roast. It's made by the Happy Belly Corporation,
Oh,
which I think
Happy
is
Belly?
I think that's Amazon's like food.
Oh.
Brand.
gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured I'd give it a try.
I like
It's
that.
not the best. You kind of
Okay.
have to make it a little bit stronger.
Oh,
So, but I
Okay.
wanted to give it a shot. So,
yeah.
but
Okay.
it does the trick.
I love that purple Yeti.
Oh, it's my
Love.
favorite every
No.
day.
And I
LM.
can't find it. Love it.
Really.
Oh,
Mhm.
really?
They must. Yeah, they don't do those bright,
No.
bubbly
Oh.
colors like that anymore.
Mm.
Oh yeah, it's my
Mm.
fave. And
It's
of course,
pretty.
everything is cushioned on my homemade,
Yay.
made
You
by
got-
Sister J.
You got the doggy
Doggy
paws
paw.
today.
I got the paws today. I have
Yeah.
so many to choose from.
Matches your plaid.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of gray in there.
Mm-hmm.
For my swag today, I've got my Soul Sister bracelet on. Thank you, Sister LM.
Welcome.
I also have on my rose gold Sister A in
Ooh.
cursive necklace. Thank you, Sister K. On my lips today, I have got the Wet and Wild. This is called Blind Date.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, that's nice and dark.
Kind of a bit pinky pink, hot
Is
pinky.
that the Wet and Wild with the lips on the
It
tube?
doesn't have the lips.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a little bit dry, so I
I
have
was going to say
added.
those are dry.
Yeah, I've
Mhm.
added onto it. This is the Elf Lip Lacquer,
Ooh.
Which-
Blast
it-
from the past.
yeah, some shine and some
Uh-huh.
moistures. And I think that's it for me.
All
Just like to point out for people that aren't quite used to it yet, we gift each other a lot of shit.
Yes, we do.
Sure as shit do.
we sure do.
Yes,
So,
we thank
you
each
know.
other
It's
every
so
day.
fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
been a while
randomly will
since-
get packages at our
Yes.
door from a sister.
More stuff.
We do. All
If you're lucky
right.
enough to be in our Patreon top tier, you'll get some swag every once
You
in a
get
while.
some
That's true.
swag.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's where we get a lot of stuff too from our.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like this.
We do. Oh,
Yes.
Our
love
calendar.
the
Our
calendar.
first official
Calendar.
Sistah Speak calendar.
Yes.
So cool. All
Okay,
right,
let's
well,
go.
we can get started with our Ask the Sistahs questions.
Ooh, I
Okay.
have so missed this.
Yes.
Yes. I like the questions.
Yeah.
And by the way, as a reminder, everyone who sent in a question, your name is going into a bowl for a drawing at the end for a little
Yes.
Sistah Speak swag package.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody please be getting a bowl ready
Okay.
while we go through.
You got it.
Okay, so our very first question is from Manny.
Hey,
Manny.
Hey, Manny.
How you doing? Okay, he says, I gotta move this closer. Hold on, y'all. I got
Well, wait a minute. Who's getting the bowl together?
LM.
LM, since you said,
You asked?
oh, do you have paper? Sister A,
Okay.
do you have some
I can
paper
do it.
next
I'll
to
do
you?
it. Yes.
Okay. Sister A.
And then
I'm on
there'll
it.
also be the drawer.
I was just
Okay.
gonna do the random name picker online. doesn't
Eh,
matter.
I'll
Oh,
do it
Sister
old
A
school.
will do it.
Okay.
Old school. We old school.
Old school.
All right. all
Yeah,
right.
we want folded pieces of paper in the
Folded,
bowl.
Yes.
You have your
That's how
Sister
we
Speak
normally do it.
post-its
Yeah.
ready.
You sure
Perfect.
do.
Yeah.
With my Sistah Speak pen.
Perfect.
Okay,
I
now
have a
you
Sistah Speak bowl, but I will use because
know
I thought
what?
about wearing it today.
That's gonna be next. Write that
I'm
down.
gonna put it.
yes, in the
my-
cap. In the
We
cap.
need-
Perfect.
There we go. Perfect.
And you can just shake them up and
Yep.
perfect. Oh, you
Perfect.
got it.
We need some bowls now, don't we?
We need
I think
Yeah.
we do.
because we all eat a lot of soup and
Yes.
chili and we need some
And
Cereal.
chips.
What about
and
the
stuff.
big?
chips. Oh, yes.
Uh-oh.
What about
Somebody
those
get on that.
big mug looking like bowls that have the
Yes.
handles on the side?
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Okay, I got Manny. I'm folding them up
Manny.
and putting them in the bowl.
All right.
All
Thank
righty.
you. Okay.
Okay, so his subject line is stay gone or come round. Hey, sisters, long ass time without seeing you or hearing you. Hope all is well during this very interesting time in history.
Yeah.
Sister K, I'm so very happy and proud of you for following your dreams. Every time on some show recap you do when you'd say, shit, I could have wrote something better than that, you actually meant it.
Yep.
Sister J, I know you're so glad to be in the confines of your home and not having to trek to work these 2 days a week.
Mm.
You decide not to call out sick or use your PTO.
Yep.
Sister LM, I'm glad to see you got to hang out with Shalita and my girls in one of my favorite cities.
Yeah.
Yay.
And Sister A, I'll be seeing you soon. Just keep an eye out.
Okay.
Oh.
Come
As a
on
matter-
down.
That's awesome. As a matter of fact, I might need to crash on your couch for a night.
Okay. Come on down.
All right, so here's the matter at hand that I'd like y'all's opinion on. So I've had this friend since college, dating back over 15 years. We've hung out a million times, vacationed together, exchanged advice, and just been cool the whole time. So this friend is very big on showing up and being physically present and supportive of things he's pursuing. I swear he acts like a real housewife with this. We gotta show support mentality, but it's cool. I know my friend and his needs, and I've never let him down. He wants to become a one-hit wonder and release an album and put on a local concert. Sure, I'm there, and I was the one to provide him with the dancers for the stage and buy front row tickets to his show. When it came to him dating and meeting someone new, It was me who gave him sound advice to pursue the relationship. One he's been in probably a good 8 years now.
Mm.
So
Wow.
a few years ago, he told me that he was leaving his job to open his own bakery business. I was there. Ooh, that sounds so fun.
Yeah.
I want to come work there. I want to come work at everybody's bakery. I was there for any advice he needed as a person who has a degree in baking and pastry. I know, because Manny, you know what you're talking about.
Right.
Mhm.
Worked in a kitchen since I was 16. And at the time he purchased his space, I was working for a wholesale baking company.
Mm.
I mean, that's
Wow.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to have a grand opening as a new owner would do, but there was a conflict on the date he designated. I had my own business ventures I was looking into at the time, and it took me away from his grand opening. I met my friend in person prior to me leaving town and explained that I could not attend his grand opening, but the baking company I was working for was closing shop because the owner's husband found a great paying job that would take them out of South Florida.
Mm.
While working for her, we developed a great relationship, and I told her I had a friend who's opening a bakery. She was willing to give any and all advice she could with opening a space and give my friend her entire contract list of purchasers,
Wow.
contact list of purchasers with her recommendation. All he needed to do was to call her and get her recipes, invoices, business operation guidelines, etc. In my mind, I gave him a great gift for his new business. Hell yeah.
Above and
Mhm.
beyond.
Yes.
He never called her for whatever reason. I assume because he never purchased a van to deliver the necessary items for those purchasers. Not my issue. So months went by, and after calling my friend with no response, I finally went to his bakery to see what's up. He assures me that all is well and we are good, and he's just been so busy at his walk in and order a cake for Saturday birthday cake shop. And that's all like hyphenated. Let me say that again. He assures me that all is well and we are good, and he's just been so busy with his walk in and order a cake for Saturday birthday cake shop. He never used my gift, and I've not heard from him since that day until recently.
Mm.
Flash forward to now, about 2.5 years later, he sends me a message saying that because of COVID and the world changing, and that because friends and family are dying, that we should bury the hatchet and reconnect. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here looking at these random ass text messages from someone whose name is no longer in my contact list. Like, who the fuck is this? That was some shade, Manny. No longer in the contact list. After I'm informed on who this person is and he tells me why he cut me off, apparently I fucked up somewhere and didn't realize. So his version of the story is basically two things. One, I gave him a gift he was not ready to receive, and therefore it was not a gift.
Mm.
Side note, the business is no longer a business while I'm thriving that initial business idea that I had. And two, I had completely blocked this out of my mind, but on a few occasions prior to him cutting me off, he had invited me on some weekend getaways that I declined. He was specific in saying that the last time he had invited me to the Bahamas, and I balked at the idea. Okay, to be fair, that does sound like me. There are a few places that I refuse to go simply because I've gone so many times to the point where I no longer have interest in going.
Mhm.
So those are the reasons this friend threw away 15 plus years of friendship. Because I didn't show face at one of his many grand opening ideas, and because I don't want to vacation with him. So after he texts me all this bullshit and I call and we talk on the phone, I promptly tell him he can go fuck himself and stay ghosted for being so effing stupid. Well, now, ladies, I'm feeling a little different. My feelings were hurt, and I recognized that because I was honestly consumed with wanting to know why this MFer stopped talking to me, even after I confronted him and asked him point blank if there was something between us. I was fucking serious that those were his reasons after the fact. I was fucking furious that those were his reasons well after the fact. Like, what? Excuse me? I mean, you know I don't say this. A GD vacation to the Bahamas. Are you serious? So now I'm still fucking pissed, but I'm feeling like I have grown a great deal in these past few years, and maybe he has done the same. The question is, should I honestly tell him how I feel? But do I give this asshole friend of mine another chance to give a more well-rounded view of his thoughts so we can get to the real reason? Because I refuse to believe he could be so fucking stupid. and get to a point of agreeing to disagree, or should I just recognize this character flaw in him and move things to a superficial level and keep him as that type of friend? Y'all's friend, patiently waiting on a good podcast. A Manny Miffed.
Myth.
Oh, Manny.
Manny, you had so much shade at me, at us, your friend, everybody in this question. Waiting on a good podcast. What you talking about?
Hey,
Okay, proceed.
Hey, man.
A Manny Miffed.
myth.
I gotta take
All
a
right.
drink after that one.
Yeah. Who wants to go first?
Go ahead.
Sister J, you know she wants to go last.
Yes.
He
I
don't
know.
want to. He don't want to hear me.
Uh-oh. Well, first of all, thank you for tuning in to Ask the Sisters, and we all miss
Yes.
you too. I'll have to meet you in Philly with Tiff Tartar and Shalita someday soon. Second of all, this friend seems very fly by night. Like, it doesn't sound like he wants to be a jack of all trades. It kind of sounds like he's just going from one career idea to another. But it also sounds like you've been giving him advice and supporting him with every dream that he's trying to make possible. So when he goes into the bakery business, you're like an expert. And so the gift you gave him, I think, was above and beyond. It's up to him whether he chooses to use it or not. He didn't use it. That's not your fault.
No.
It's totally not your fault that your gift was not useful, quotation marks, according to him. And then I kind of understand how he invites you for vacations, even though you may have gone to the Bahamas a millions of times. He should know that. So I'm hoping that when you decline the vacations, that you're telling him, look, bro, I have been there so many times. You go have fun. Because otherwise, it's looking like you are kind of like dissing him and not wanting a vacation with him. I don't know. I think it's petty that he stopped talking to you, though. And it seems like either he has another, I hope he has another reason. Maybe you two need to sit down and figure out what the real problem is. Because if it is just, oh, you declined vacations and, oh, you gave me a gift that wasn't useful and you didn't come to my grand opening. You said you went to him in person to explain why you wouldn't be able to go to the grand opening. It's not like you did a no call, no show.
Right.
So I don't know. It seems kind of petty on his part to me.
Yeah.
I would have a sit down if you care to, but otherwise, I'm quick to say just let the friendship go.
And apparently Manny was too, because he took him out of his phone.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of is a little both ways. Like, you were upset and petty too, because when you didn't
By
hear
taking
from
him out of his phone?
Yeah.
Why, if they haven't talked?
But still,
Well, in my
I
opinion,
have a lot of friends that I don't talk to all the time either.
right.
And although this was a little different because, like you said at the very beginning, he was the hype friend. He was like, we support each other
Right.
through everything. And he would always be there to support, and you would always be there to support him.
Vice versa.
But having that face-to-face before his opening, that shouldn't be a reason. I mean, you were nice enough to say, hey, I can't be there, but I got this other connection for you.
Right.
Help your business be successful. So that is really petty of your friend. Now, Manny has now changed his mind and wants to have the friendship, maybe have the friendship back. The fact that, though, that I don't know if you really do want to have it back, or if maybe you feeling bad or something, because you keep saying this MFer, and he's petty and he's stupid. He's effing stupid. So I'm like, do you really want your friend back?
And walk, and you know what, Manny, it was very shady to call his bakery, stop in and get a Saturday birthday cake. That was shady.
I think Manny's whole
That was
question
wrong.
shows how judgmental he was and is about his friend. First of all, everybody, you have to decide whether you want this person as a friend or not. It sounds to me like the way you worded your question, which was really long as too many,
We need a
is
context.
that your feelings were hurt. However, obviously your friend's feelings were hurt. A person doesn't just quit talking to you or alter your friendship unless you hurt his feelings in some kind of way.
Mhm.
Now, whether you feel like you did or not, it's not the issue. Obviously, he felt his feelings hurt, or he felt disrespected, or whatever. So it's not just a one-sided thing. I agree with Sister K. I think it's very telling that you have called this person that you now want to know whether you need to be friends, all kind of names in your question. So we're only getting one side of the story.
Mhm.
However, I would say if you have deleted this person from your contact list and deleted your person from text messages, and now you're wondering whether, I don't think you really want to know whether you need to keep this person as a friend. I think what you want is someone to tell you that you're valid in the way you've treated the situation, of which I don't think you are. I think if you've said that you told your friend, or I don't want to go to the Bahamas on vacation with you. And like Sister LM said, but did you convey that to him? Or did you just say, no, I'm not going?
Right.
Yeah.
The same thing with his opening. Now, anybody can understand if you have another engagement or something related to your job that you can't come to their opening. And, we're reading the words that you're telling us. But how do I know how you told him I can't come to your opening? But let me tell you what I can do. I don't know, Manny. I would say you probably just need to evaluate whether you really want this person as a friend, or do you want this person to tell you, okay, you were right, I was wrong.
Mhm.
And if that's your motivation, then I'd say leave him alone.
Leave it.
Why complicate his life over again?
I think just based on how he talked about his friend, he's known him for about 15 years. He helped him with his relationship, or supported him in his relationship now for 8 years and stuff. It sounds to me, Manny, that you've done quite a bit. Oh, and by the way, Happy New Year, Manny, and please come up to Boston anytime. It'll be nice once this cold weather goes away, because I know you're not used to that in Miami, but
not Miami.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He
come to
freezes little
springtime.
buns off.
Heck yeah.
But we got an extra room, so come on down, or come on up. The friend to me sounds very selfish. Like, you didn't mention anything, I don't think, of what he has done for you, only what you have done for him. And so it seems to me that he is a very selfish person. And, however he may or may not have read your texts or communication with him, that's something to keep in mind. Like, is this sort of a one-sided kind of friendship that you have with him? So, and at the same time, you mentioned that you've kind of changed maybe how you think about things, or have developed or grown in the past few years. So to me, it sounds like it's obviously bothering you. This has been a couple of years it's been going on now. So in my case,
some guilt.
Yeah, maybe there's some guilt, or, I think it would be worth a talk with him, whether it's in person or on the phone or whatever, to just get these ideas out of how you've changed your thoughts and how you're reevaluating the situation, and see how it goes from his side, and see if he's going to be selfish again and try to turn things, or, whatever is going on there. But I would definitely give it another shot, because it's obviously been bothering you. So maybe get those feelings off your chest and see how he accepts or declines that, reach out from you, and go from there. Is it worth continuing then? Or, okay, I said what I had to say. This is how I feel now, let's move on or stay together. So.
And maybe all of his, dumb, stupid friend or whatever is coming from being upset that he has done so much, he feels, and maybe he doesn't feel the friend has done the same to support him.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why you have so much anger.
But we
or
don't know
whatever.
that the
But we
friend
don't
hasn't
know.
done anything to
Yeah,
No,
we
we
don't
don't.
know.
We just know
that
what
was
he
not
said.
see
We
that's
only, yes.
that's
I'm
my
saying,
only
I said
thing.
what he said he's done for the friend. We don't know. And
Right.
he didn't say what the friend, like if it's mutual or not, but maybe that's why he feels like he's
A
done a lot.
15-year relationship is going it's going to be mutual. Nobody's going to have a one-sided, not unless you're
No.
married. But when you're not married,
What?
well, because
No,
What is it, a
relationships
marriage?
happen.
No.
a lot of married couples, it's a one-sided thing.
What?
Well, a lot of friendships then too are
Yeah.
one-sided.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true for just married or relationship couples.
No. I don't mean just for them, but what I'm saying is that we got one side of the story.
Yes.
And so knowing Manny like we do, if he wasn't getting a benefit out of a friendship for 15 years, he would not have been in that friendship for 15 years.
True.
That's true.
Because
True.
he's just, he's a giving person.
Yeah.
But giving people expect some return on their investment as well, So that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Manny. Hopefully that is helpful.
Please let us know.
Decide. You just have to
Update us,
decide
please.
what
Yes.
you want out of this friendship.
Oh yeah, because y'all know we want updates.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
please.
We
gotta
need some
know.
updates.
Yeah.
Gots to know.
Manny gives us some of the most controversial questions.
He does.
Yes.
I love it.
I love them.
Those TPQs.
Yep.
Yes.
Thought-provoking questions.
Wait a minute, I had to think about that.
I know.
It's
I
been a
was
while since our
TPQs.
TPQs.
Yes.
No.
I gotta move out the way. My son.
Your son is
Okay.
after you.
It's after me. It's chasing me. I gotta get on the plane. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Sorry, y'all.
Into
Okay, so
the
our
night. Oh
next
my
question
gosh.
is I know that's
So
That's a
good.
good show.
I'm into
though.
the second season now.
Into the Night. If y'all haven't seen it on Netflix,
It's good.
Check it out.
okay. I'd be dead by now, y'all, with the sun. So okay.
Oh yeah.
Our next Ask the Sistahs question is from Goody Root.
Goody
Hey, Goody.
Hello, sisters. I hope all y'all are doing well. So I am always up for advice from the sisters. Here are some questions, and please feel free to pick just one and ignore anything y'all don't want to answer. Oh well, damn. How many? Oh, she only got. Four. There's not.
How many?
It's 4, but it ain't even half as long as Manny's question.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
come on.
I was gonna say I had to scroll 4 times, Manny. Okay. Goody Root. Number 1. I am leaving my job of 20 years to come teach at a school closer to my house. Oh,
Good for you.
What?
Yep.
so she's not gonna be on the road with us like she
I
used
No,
know.
that
Right.
long ass commute.
That long ass commute. There are a few folks at the job I am leaving that I would love to say a few words. Basically, tell them all about themselves.
Oh,
One, I knew that wasn't going to be like
a
good
good
words.
thing.
One is a lady who, for the last 8 years, has consistently been phony to me while talking all kind of trash about me to my colleagues.
Oh,
Lord. I have confronted her several times through the years with receipts. And still, I find out new things she has done, from trying to get me in trouble with the boss to casting dispersions about me in front of students. Hell no. Y'all think I should confront her one last time before I leave? I see pros and cons. I'll pause here.
I would just leave it, Goody. You know, sometimes, you know, you think your profession or your neighborhood is big, but when it comes down to it, it's actually pretty small.
It is.
And you don't want to burn any bridges. I know you already have another job lined up and stuff like that. And you have gotten your opinion out to her a couple times over the years. So in my opinion, I'd just leave that one.
Ooh, that'd be hard though.
I tell her ass off one more good time.
One more good time. That's
You
what I'm
know,
thinking.
okay. I
But then
think
you don't
we-
want to stay caught up in the
right.
drama of it.
I
'cause
think
she's
we
basically, like,
know.
trying to do that to throw your ass off your game and make you stoop down to her damn level.
Mhm.
You don't want to have to do that.
Yeah, I think we know Goody well enough to know that she probably would go and confront her, I
Mhm.
think. And because of my personality, oh, I'd cuss the bitch out one last time.
Thank you.
Shit.
Thank you.
And she done, wait a minute, and obvious, but see, I would go deep. I'd cut.
Cut her deep.
No, I would cut, and I would let her know.
In
oh,
a
you
very
obviously,
nice, in a very nice
you don't
tone.
have to,
You
right?
don't have
You,
to
you
yell.
don't have to yell or anything. But I let her know, first of all, she obviously is jealous of you.
Yes.
Any person who tries to say things and do things with other colleagues, and especially
students.
a boss, that's a jealousy issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
and
now
we
you're
know
fucking
that.
with my money and my
Exactly.
reputation.
Exactly.
And I can't let that slide.
Mhm.
Exactly. Oh, hell yeah. I'd tell the bitch off
No.
one last time.
One
and you know
last
what?
time.
So she couldn't say,
Do it in front of other people.
I would make certain, no. I would make certain and do it in private because I would want her to tell her
Yeah, in private.
everything. Yeah,
In
don't do that
private.
in front of other people.
No,
No.
in private.
Have a
in
private
private,
conversation.
one-on-one.
One
Mr.
on
K wants to do
one.
it in public.
And all you got to do is slip your phone in your pocket.
Oh, that's
and
the thing.
hit
That's what I was about to
record.
say.
Hit
Because I want
record.
proof.
Yeah, evidence.
I need.
No,
proof. I want
really.
some proof that I didn't try to knock the bitch
Exactly.
down or something.
But that nowadays, that's easy. Just hit record. That's all you got to
Yeah.
do. But no, she needs to do it in private. But
True.
oh, hell yeah, Goody. Tell her one last time, girl.
One last time.
And then you just smile and
Yep. And
Going
go
out
about
the
your
room
and
way.
leave
Go on,
and take
drop
your
the
way
mic.
to go.
Yep. Drop the mic.
sorry, Sister A. We confrontational.
We
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. And that's not me at all. That's why I'm like, just leave it, you know, be bigger than she is, move on, you know.
Well, the
Hey,
fact
for
that
that,
it's her
for
last.
that, I'd be petty.
That's not
Yeah.
petty. It's
No,
you
it
can't get
isn't.
away with
Mm.
Right.
talking to my boss about me. That can
Yes.
be damaging.
That is the that to me, that's
And
the
in
thing.
front of students,
That's-
unacceptable.
No.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
But
So
the fact
no.
that she's been allowed to do that,
Yes.
with other ladies.
Maybe she should talk to the boss and say what's been going on
Yeah.
before she leaves.
I say go to the source.
That wouldn't do
No.
any use. I mean, that
No.
wouldn't do any use. Goody is leaving.
Yes.
No, but it
It's
would
no
it would
point.
keep them an eye on
Oh,
this
they probably
woman
already know.
that's left behind.
Trust
So you
me,
think
they
Goody
already
found out about
know.
it. How did
Goody
Elsie-
said it's been several times, so
Yeah.
I'm sure
And
the
she's
bosses
confronted
and
her.
higher-ups know.
Yeah.
What she says, she's
8 years.
confronted her with receipts.
Yeah,
That means
Mhm.
proof.
Yeah.
yep.
So that hasn't done anything.
And
No, she needs to
It
go to the
also
source.
means
The
that
woman.
the people who
Mhm.
she said it around have went back to tell Goody, meaning her boss
Yeah,
probably
obviously.
too.
Behind her back.
So
Yeah.
so they all know that this lady's doing that mess,
Mhm.
Right.
and
Mhm.
So,
she's still there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, get a goody.
Next.
Get a goody.
Get her.
Get it, get it.
No,
Get it,
no.
get it, get it.
I was gonna say
Get it,
beat
get
her.
it.
Beat her.
Oh no.
Color purple reference, y'all. Color purple.
Don't let
Okay.
it get physical, Goody. I know
No,
you
don't-
won't.
don't.
No
I know you
physical.
won't.
She won't
No,
do that.
she won't.
Yeah.
She's too
Okay.
professional.
Her number 2
Yes.
question is, I'm starting a new job in August with only 8 years left until I can get full retirement. Wait a minute. Hold on,
Mm.
Goody. Let me back
Awesome.
this up. She's leaving her job at 20 years. Question number 1, which means, so this second one says she's starting the new job in August. So she's still got 8 months until this job.
Mm.
So let me say something about question 1. Wait until August to confront the chick.
Oh, yeah.
unless you have to confront her about some shit while she's doing it along the way, because you still got 8 months to work at that place.
Mhm.
Right.
She probably gets out in June, right? And then has
Right.
summer break.
Summer.
New one. So, but still,
So,
you're right.
you
Wait
might
till
Just
the end.
before
keep,
you
just
leave.
You're gonna
keep
do it.
building up those receipts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
And-
before you leave, because after you tell this woman off, yeah, you need to be able to go on.
Mhm.
And you
So if
might
it's the
have
last
to,
day of school
you
or
might have to
whatever.
tell her off a time or two in between if she gets to acting too crazy.
Well, yeah, not because you can't let her get too crazy.
No.
Right.
No. Anyway, sorry, y'all. Okay, so she's
Because you know, Goody, I will just put this right out there. Because you know, we can take a road trip now.
Yeah.
we've been itching to F
North
somebody
Carolina,
up.
here we
Yeah.
come.
So
Itching.
if you need
We
some,
was trying to roll
if you
deep.
need some sisters to
Itching.
come
The other
beat
day.
down
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah. If you need some backup, then I would definitely be there.
We are available.
Oh
Yes.
We've been
Mhm.
itching, y'all. We
Oh
really
yeah,
been.
we have been.
Now, did she say 8 years until full retirement?
Yes.
Well,
Years.
because when you're a teacher,
So-
you're in that system. So it doesn't
Exactly.
matter what school you go
Exactly.
to. Everything follows. It's probably
Right.
state or
Mhm.
Something.
Mhm.
So yeah, she says, I'm starting a new job in August with only 8 years left until I can get full retirement. I am
Right.
socially awkward. Y'all might have noticed. LOL with a little emoji with the roll the eyes. How would we? You don't sound awkward.
Not
to
with
us.
I
us.
didn't think that at all.
She says, I am socially awkward. And to be honest, I have little interest in socializing with my coworkers. Can you give me some advice to respectfully establish boundaries with my new coworkers? What do y'all say when folks are getting into topics you don't want to talk about, like politics, for example?
Mhm.
You just say, I don't talk about that
No
with,
comment.
with
Yeah.
people. No comment.
I'm
I-
not interested.
I'm not interested in this conversation.
I'm not socially awkward, but I am that person who's like, I'm here to work, not make friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I stay away from like the politics discussions, religion,
Yeah.
and I just let them know from day one. I don't engage in those conversations
That's
because you
good.
don't want
Okay.
conflict with your coworkers, and then you get to, getting into people and their beliefs, and it's always going to be at least one that differs with yours. You don't want to
Yeah.
add to
Mhm.
your, make
Yeah.
the work environment uncomfortable. So just on day one, just let them know I don't talk politics, and leave
Just
it at
here to do
that.
my job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, but
You don't
still
have to
chit
say
chat.
like me.
I
you
gotta-
Now, like
I
me,
gotta-
I up front say I'm not here to make friends. You don't have to say that part, but just let them know.
So you say,
Wow.
LM, do you say I don't do any like small talk chit chat with work people? I
No,
just
I'll
talk-
small talk. I
Oh.
small talk and chit chat,
You just
but
tell
I'm
them
not
up
about to
front.
hang out with you on
Right.
the weekend.
It's just like, hey, how about the weather?
yeah,
How about those tigers? Yeah.
We're not socializing
Yeah.
outside of the
Yeah.
workplace.
no. Mm-mm.
Gotcha. See, and
No.
I have a different.
okay.
Go
Goody
ahead.
Goody did not specify whether she meant socializing outside of her workplace or socializing in her workplace. Like,
She just said, I have little interest in socializing with my coworkers.
Mhm.
right. But you also
in or out of
socialize
work.
at work.
Yeah.
They have, well, where before I retired, we had like birthday parties where
Lunches.
Yeah.
retirement parties and stuff, but that's still socializing with people.
Oh,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
participate in that.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
okay. So if we're talking about outside of working hours, well, that's easy. All you got to do is say, I got something else to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you got
Yeah.
to
She specifically said,
All the time.
say.
how do I
Yeah, because I'm
specifically?
busy.
They'll get the message.
Yeah.
She says, she says, can you give me some advice to respectfully establish boundaries with my new coworkers? What do y'all say when folks are getting into topics you don't want to talk about, like politics? for
Right.
example?
I
Okay,
don't wish to
so-
discuss politics at work.
Right. Right.
That's
So,
Yep.
what you do is anytime you're at any job or any new situation, it could be a new church or whatever, but this goes for everything in your life. You have to train people how to treat you and how to
Mhm.
talk to you. And that's just the way human nature is. Like, I doubt if anybody will ask me some stuff that they don't want to hear because of my personality and because I trained the people that I worked with. No, but that's my personality. So if somebody asked me something that I didn't want to answer, I'd say, I'm not answering that. Or I'd say, but that's not your business, because that's me. So for your personality, if you are uncomfortable doing it that way, then I suggest you take LM's advice and just say, well, I don't discuss politics with others, or just say, I don't discuss politics or religion outside my family,
or whatever it might
I
be.
just don't. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or
Yeah.
I don't discuss what I'm eating
Religion,
or
Yeah.
In the
foods that I don't
workplace.
like. Because
Yeah.
some people get upset when you say, oh,
could
I
be
don't eat
anything.
meat, or
That's
I
true.
don't drink
Yeah.
milk, or whatever.
Yeah.
It never occurs to them, well, maybe I don't do dairy because I'm lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
So shut the front door.
exactly.
Mhm.
So based upon your personality and what you're comfortable with, there's a way for you to let the people know, oh, we can chit chat all day
Mhm.
long, but this subject, no, this subject, no, this
Mhm.
subject, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's everybody you meet. I've had some really good discussions with people I met in the grocery store,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
but
have too.
it wasn't about politics. It wasn't about religion.
Mhm.
It was about other stuff. You just get to, that's just my personality, though. I just get to talking to people. I must have that kind of face. People just be talking to me.
And me, I'm like, don't come near me.
See,
Really?
I'm talking to you. Oh yeah.
I'm just
And my
open
mother's
to-
the opposite, and she like embarrasses me when she starts
Oh.
chatting with people in the markets and stuff.
Why is
Me
that
too,
embarrassing?
because
I just don't do that.
You don't like it.
I'm
Oh,
just
see.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
like
sorry.
that, Sister A.
Here she goes again. Yeah.
And Mama
Ellen.
LM is
Yeah.
total opposite. She
exactly. She and
will,
I.
by the
we can-
time we leave somewhere, she has a new best friend, exchange
Exactly,
numbers,
exactly.
email addresses,
Oh
Absolutely.
God.
everything.
Absolutely.
I'm like, I'll see you in the car.
What?
Yeah, not gonna do it.
Well,
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I did not
but
know
really,
that.
really, so you'll have to figure out, what words work for you. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with you limiting
Mm.
your discussions with people.
Yeah.
And I mean, I worked for the same employer for over 20 years. I never once went to a Christmas party
Mm.
or some
Happy
activity.
hour.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that kind of thing. And we did a white elephant gift exchange every Christmas, but we did it during a 2-hour lunch hour.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And that was fine.
Participated in that. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
fun.
Yep.
But I never once had an outside activity after working hours with this group of people. I did with other people, everybody knows I'm a retired lawyer, with other lawyers and stuff, but not the people I worked with.
Mhm.
And that's just, but I mean, I was very social with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'd like to add, Goody, if by chance you're having small talk and, water cooler chat with coworkers and the conversation takes a detour, just politely excuse yourself
Yeah.
and I'm going to go back to work right now.
Yeah.
Just
Yes.
excuse
Yep.
yourself. I need to
Yep.
go,
I got something to do.
Do
Mhm.
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
or like LM said, you're having a conversation. You're in the break room or something,
Mhm.
stirring your tea, and other people come in, and then they steer that conversation
right.
to politics or religion
Mhm.
or something that you don't want to talk about.
Mhm.
Then yeah, just politely,
Just
okay,
slip right out.
Yeah.
see y'all later.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta go
Yep.
get on a call.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Just keep
exactly.
it light if you can. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
that's the way I would do it. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would also be on the lookout, Bolo, for those people, who you work around, who may exhibit the same personality traits as the chick that you got to tell off.
That's true.
Mm.
Because a lot of times when you're a new worker in an office. Others feel threatened, or they group together, or whatever, until they understand or feel out that, oh, you're not there to take their job.
Oh,
and that's just human nature.
They're gonna try
And
it.
also, if you are someone who doesn't want to really interact with everyone, that is also another reason why some people will pick on you or jack
they
with
want to
you.
know why.
Jack with you.
Why are they special? Why aren't they taking part of what's wrong with them? You know,
they don't like me.
Well, they won't feel that way if Goody's up front from day one that I don't talk about this and this.
They might, because there's some people that are ignorant like that.
Yeah, that's true.
That don't respect people's own
boundaries.
Boundaries. So there are people. So I have a different. Well, I'm real different with that kind of thing because I like chit chat.
You're friendly.
I like whenever we start a meeting at work, hey, what's going on? We end up talking about kids or weather or dogs. Or the other day, I don't know how we got on the topic of popsicles. Somebody was saying they were having a popsicle with their kids, and I was like, "Ooh, I love me a bomb pop." And we got to talk about pop. I mean,
it's gonna be a bomb pop.
Yeah, and then you go, "Oh wait, we probably should talk about what we're supposed to be here to talk about." You know, so y'all know that about me already.
Yeah.
And some of my best, closest friendships that I have had have come from people that I work with. And so I socialize with people that I work with. Not everybody though.
Right.
I got a discerning eye.
Yeah.
And most of them ain't been to my house, but I go to their house. You know what I'm saying? I don't like a lot of people. I just don't let people come to my house. I don't know why.
Ditto.
And so I've done a lot of socializing at work and outside of work hours with select coworkers that I've become close with, and we become friends. And and like I said, the ones that I think of as my closest friends now, we used to work together. And that's where we met, and that's how we started our relationship. So I have a different take, but that's just me, my personality. I kind of have that personality where I do like talking with and learning about other people. So again, like Sister J said, just however your personality is and how you deal with friendships. And if there's someone that you hit it off with and you become friends, there's nothing wrong with that. But you set them boundaries at the get-go, and you won't have any issues with them. And if they cross it, which people will try to nudge up on it, you just kind of reel them back in and just go on about your business.
I hope you can find a Twin Peak loving, Yellow Jacket loving, Snowpiercer loving friend.
Yes.
Or people that love TV and movies.
Claws loving.
Dogs and all the things that you love to talk about.
Now. So I know.
Her little dog is cute though.
Both are dogs.
Both are so
cute.
Really cute. Okay.
So question number 3. Other than massages or manicures, what types of routines do you recommend for de-stressing? I mean, like for self-care, me time, quiet time, or just to escape the weight of the world?
Excellent question.
Yeah. Very good question.
Hey, I got a good one for you. Pour you a glass of Cali Red.
Hello.
Put your feet up.
Listen.
The wine route.
Go straight to the wine.
Cali Red is self-care for your ass. Let me tell you.
Woo!
But
for
no,
those
seriously.
of y'all that don't know, that's the 19 Crimes winery, and it's Snoop Dogg's wine. It's Cali Red.
14.5% alcohol content.
I
That'll de-stress you like that.
I don't know how you make it through a glass of that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So self-care ideas other than Cali Red. It could be a nice cup of tea or whatever your favorite beverage is, alcoholic, non-alcoholic. Put on some music, an album that you haven't listened to in years, and just sit there and chill out. I'm a bath person. I know a lot of people are not, but if baths are your thing, make a nice bubble bath, light some candles.
Oh, that's nice.
A good book. is always
Yes, I was
self-care.
And
Yeah,
have
that
that little glass of wine sitting on the edge of the tub.
Yes, sitting on the
Mhm.
edge of the tub.
Mhm.
I have a waterproof Kindle so I can read when I'm in the tub as well.
Don't
Oh
have a
my
toaster
goodness, they
close by.
waterproof.
Waterproof Kindle. Yep. If you have a fireplace, I do this all the time. Turn on the fireplace,
Yeah.
turn the lights
Yeah.
out, let the fire be the only light,
Oh, that's cool.
and
Snuggie.
just like, yep, get your
No
snuggie.
TV.
Mhm.
Exactly. No
Yeah.
TV.
No TV.
Get your
No.
snuggie. You can if you're a writer, like to write, you can just sit there and journal, or a good
Sudoku.
puzzle. I love Sudoku. Get you a good puzzle. And of course, I'm a nails person, so I would totally say you can give yourself a
Claws
pedicure.
done.
Yeah, well, you can give yourself a pedicure.
Mhm.
Remember, the sisters and I, we had a self-care day
We
did.
did.
that we did
We
together
did.
on video, and it was
We had a
so
spa
much
day.
fun. We had a
Yes.
virtual spa day. So we all did our
That was fun.
pedicures. We had you can do facial masks.
Mhm.
Oh, we was Google mapping.
Remember?
And
Yeah, we
Google
Google mapped the
mapping.
world. That
We
was
were
so
mapping
much
the
did.
world. We
fun.
were
That
in
was
Africa.
so fun.
We were
We were
everywhere.
everywhere.
So fun.
That was
Yeah.
amazing. We need to do
Yeah.
that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hop on
was fun.
Zoom or FaceTime with a good, good
Yeah.
friend.
Mhm.
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 I'll say for me, I like doing stuff with my hands. It's relaxing, like mindless things. So the crocheting that I got into, taught
Mhm.
myself how to do that. Puzzles is another one.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Being able to just sit down and watch something stupid that doesn't take any thinking, like a good comedy or something
Yeah.
on TV, to me is
Yeah.
relaxing.
Yeah.
I love all of that.
I'm a crafty person too. So when I don't want to do like work that I know I need to do, and I just want to de-stress and I get tired of watching TV, I always put on some music.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's music, but I use crocheting because it's like a de-stressor, and plus you don't have to think. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I mean, even if I'm working a pattern and you have to count the rows, because I'm a list person, so I like mark my rows and everything, make sure everything comes out. But because I've done it for so many years, it doesn't take any thought.
Mhm.
So I do something that doesn't take any thought,
That's
you know,
thing,
because that's the
right.
whole
That's the
point.
key.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the key.
You don't want to have to think about it. So whatever
Yeah.
that is for you, but music does it for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the other day I put on, well, I didn't put I have the actual album, like physical vinyl, but
Ooh.
I have it on my phone, but I put on War. I
Mm.
love that album. And my favorite is Four Cornered Room. If y'all haven't
Good
ever
one.
listened to it, you got to listen to that
Good
guitar riff. It is really good.
Who's
Just
who's
yesterday,
the
I put on the
artist?
best of Earth, Wind, and Fire, and I was jamming.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
But War is just,
Okay.
it's really, really a good album.
Yeah.
nice.
Music makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Takes
Yep.
you away.
Yeah.
And Goody Root for me, I have recently got into audiobooks, which I am loving.
Don't you?
And I think that's it's a great distressor. But the good thing about audiobooks is that you can also kind of multitask, which I've
Yes.
been doing. So, you're
Sure.
driving with an audiobook or doing laundry or whatever. So I'd recommend getting a nice audiobook that you can get you sucked in. And then how about some cooking? Do you like to cook? Maybe make a little meal or bake something
Yeah.
while you're doing that?
Yes.
And
Yes.
that would take you away, and then you have a nice reward at the end. Something tasty.
Yeah.
Audiobooks are excellent,
They're
excellent when you
great.
commute.
Yes.
That's how I got into audiobooks, having to drive up and down the freeway every day.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to.
But she has a shorter commute now.
Well,
Yes.
she will in August,
In
Yeah,
August.
in
Well,
August.
right.
and
So,
she was
yeah.
using us as her.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's another thing. You can always put on the sisters, and we will just
Yeah.
have to
That should have
laugh.
been our number one.
That
It
should have been.
Damn.
Listen
We
to
finally
the
got there, Goody.
sisters.
Now that Cali Red got
Put
to
us
be
on.
number one.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, come on now.
It can't just always be wine drinking. You might end up being a little lush. You got
Oh,
a lot of stress in your life.
I have one more that can de-stress.
What?
A little retail therapy?
Oh, some people do
that's
that.
true.
Yeah, some people do
Mhm.
that.
That wouldn't
I
work
don't
for
know.
me.
That's not de-stressing.
Yeah,
No?
I don't like
Oh, it
shopping
is for
I do
anyway.
like
me.
shopping,
I do.
but my problem
I
is
don't
I'll
like
do it a little
shopping.
too much, and then I'll be stressed out having to pay all them
Oh.
bills.
Okay,
I'm
that's
one
not
of those
Okay.
weird people, though. I have never ever liked shopping. I'm the kind of person that I have a list. I want to go in there, get that thing on my list, and leave.
That's exactly me too. And
I
thank
mean-
God for online shopping because
Yeah,
I don't even
yeah.
have
I
to go
do
in the
not
store.
like window shopping. I
No.
do not like
I
going
do
into the
like-
store looking at stuff, and I'm not going to buy nothing just
I'm
to
not
look.
a browser. No.
No,
Oh,
neither.
I am a
No.
browser when I have the
I am.
time.
Yeah. Online is a different thing, but in the
Somehow
store,
I
no.
knew you two,
You
Kate
too.
and LM, would be browsers.
Why?
Pre-pandemic, I was that person who would go down every aisle.
Oh,
No,
Lord,
no,
Yeah,
no,
I would do that. Depending
No.
on where I was at.
no,
Yep.
no.
Yeah.
Get me in and get
And
me
there's
out.
nothing better than
Get
going
me
to
home.
Costco,
And if it ain't on my list,
walking
it
up
don't
and
get got.
down to see what cool things Costco
Oh,
has for
no.
me that day.
Get your steps in, that's for sure. In a Costco.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure
That's
will.
true.
Yes.
You sure will.
Oh yeah, maybe a good walk goody group.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Get yourself in a natural
exercise.
setting, maybe.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
your dogs.
Take
Or bike
take your
ride.
puppy, take your
Mhm.
puppies for a walk.
Yes,
Take the
yes.
puppies for a walk.
Also,
Yeah.
video games.
Ooh.
They
Shooting
stressful
them
to me.
It
up,
can be a little stressful.
I don't
Yeah,
know
they
about
stressful
video
to me.
games.
I'm not
That's a
good
lot
at
of
them anyway.
action.
Yeah.
and you gotta think.
But
And
you know
killing,
what?
and you gotta
You gotta
think, and you
think.
gotta shoot this one and that one.
That
No.
is de-stressing to me.
Oh
Having to
no.
figuring out how to shoot somebody or something.
Oh no.
Oh,
In a
that's
game.
high stress.
That sounds
No,
more
really?
stressful to me.
Yeah.
That would be too
Oh.
stressful for me.
Especially if
Me
it's
too.
time related. You got 1
Oh,
minute to
no.
figure this puzzle
Now,
out.
so one thing I will say, what I do a lot of is I'll put on my audiobook and then I will pull up a little game on my phone and I'll play the game. And I don't know what it is about that, but I just love that combination. It's not like a game where you have to think, like it's not a word game or anything.
Yeah.
This is a game where kind of like Tetris or something like that, where you're just doing something mindless, but I'm still listening to the book. To me, that's de-stressing. I can
Okay.
spend a good hour
That might
doing
work
that.
for her.
Do word search puzzles. for
Words
that,
with
though.
friends.
Yeah. Words with friends. Yeah.
I like
Mhm.
word search because like about maybe 3 times, maybe in the last month, I got my name as number 1.
Oh, I
Ooh.
see.
I did.
A little competitive, are we?
I did a
Mhm.
20-word word search in 40 seconds.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That is
That's
Yeah.
good.
Have
Wow.
have y'all
whole
played?
books of word search.
Oh, I got a book
I mean-
for you.
Yeah, she did. She got me a
Okay.
puzzle.
Are you going to say Wordle?
Yes, have you been playing
Love
that?
What's
it.
Wait,
Love
tell me
it.
more.
What
Love
is
it.
it? What is it?
Tell me
Ooh,
more.
So this guy, one thing he did it for his husband, him and his husband created this game just for them to do
Yeah.
something to help their minds stay active.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
he created this game where there's 5 letters and you get 6 chances to figure out what the word is.
Yes.
And they would create
Okay.
different puzzles for each other back and forth, send it to a few friends, the family. They're like, this is amazing. I love it. They create a
Yes.
website and I'll send you the link to it. And
Yes.
every
Okay.
single day, it's
Please.
free. It's on its
Yep.
internet. You just go to that website. There's a new game every single day. You don't have any information. All you have is 6 chances to get a
Yep.
5-letter word. And you have the
Yep.
full alphabet. And as you put in, let's just say you start out with the word start. You put in start. And if T is in the word, but not in the position that you put it in, it'll make it yellow. If T
Okay.
is in the word and in the correct position that you put the start in, it'll make it green. And then it blanks out or grays out the letters in the alphabet underneath. And you'll be able to figure out, okay, I got it. It's a T, but it's not in the right place, but there's no A. So I got to start a new letter. So
Yeah.
now you have 5 more chances to get to the answer. It
great.
is so
That's kind
It's
of
so
like
Is
good.
it
watching,
is it
isn't it?
timed?
no, there's no time
it's
limit.
not timed.
And at the
It
end
does
of it,
sound like Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it's different.
It's different.
It's different because there's no clue. You have no idea if it's a thing, a person,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
verb, a noun.
Okay.
You don't know anything.
Oh,
Okay.
send us the link.
Yeah.
Please.
I'll send you
And
the
actually,
link.
there are apps now. I do the Wordle every day on
Mm.
the website, but there's also apps so you can keep playing if you want.
Wow.
You know, having to
Are
just
the
do
same
one a
people,
day.
though?
Probably not the same people.
Oh, yeah.
I know, but I like to just play it
Keep
occasionally
playing.
during
Yeah.
the day. So
I think my best that I did was in 4 tries. That's the
Okay,
best I've
okay.
done.
and I don't know if y'all
Wow.
ever played Mastermind growing up. It
Mm-mm.
was very similar to this, but you had like colored tabs.
Oh no.
And you could play with like a friend, and they would pick like this 5
Huh.
different colored tabs as and you would try to guess similarly.
Oh.
And it's
I
very
never
similar to that,
played
except
that.
with letters. Yeah.
Oh, and I play spades on the
Oh,
Trickster app.
yes.
Yeah.
That damn Trickster app.
I play
amazing.
cards. Yeah.
Card
Yeah.
playing. Mm-hmm.
I haven't played on Trickster in forever. I need to go and do that.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sending y'all
I think
the
that's some great
link.
suggestions.
Yeah.
Those are some good suggestions.
I will say Sister A is right. The Wordle, once you get it, if you want to keep playing, it's 1 word a day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So I found an app that I can
Cool.
play it occasionally through the day. It's fun. I
Okay.
like it a lot. And
Ah.
sometimes, you know, it's a little tricky because there might be 2 of the same letter in the word.
So how do you do that then?
You
How
just
do
have
you
to
know?
figure out that
It'll tell you.
there's
Will
It's
it make
the
them both
same.
yellow
Well, if it's in the
Yes.
right
or
spot,
green?
yellow
it'll
or
just
Gotcha.
make one. If it's in the right spot, it'll make it green.
Okay.
No, it's in the right spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun. Check it out.
Send us the link to that app you use.
Yes, I
Okay.
sure will.
Okay. Okay. Goody had one more, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Let me get back to it. Number 4. For a fun one, can each of you tell me 3 movies you recommend that are fun or uplifting?
Oh boy.
Goody, that's tough.
I'm
How am
not
I
a big
gonna be
movie
old?
watcher. Gosh.
Okay, what about Bob? Number 1.
Yeah.
What about
She said
Bob?
fun or uplifting.
Yes,
That's
that
fun.
is a fun movie.
That is a
No.
funny movie.
No, I'm just clarifying. I'm not
Okay.
questioning what about Bob. I'm just saying
Okay, well, shit,
fun
that's
or
what it sounded like you
uplifting.
was saying.
Because fun or uplifting
we got to
for
fight about
me
what
may not be for her. You
Yes,
see what I'm saying?
Of course.
Because like
She
for
asked us
me,
each.
Exactly.
Go ahead. For you, which one?
fun. See, I like musicals for fun.
Yeah.
So I like The Sound of Music.
Yes, that's a good one.
I like School Days. I love School Days. I watch that all the time.
I
remember
love
School
School
Days.
I do not
Days.
like
I don't
Spike Lee
remember.
at all, but he did an excellent job with that
Love
movie.
Write that
School-
down, 'cause I don't
classic.
know.
Yeah, it's classic.
We need
Classic.
to, you know what? Movie commentary.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, School Days. And for
That's way
me,
better than that Amina shit.
because I like musicals, I love Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
Oh, not this again.
Oh, but wait a minute, Jay. When you watch
Boy.
that nowadays, you're like, wait a minute, they was kidnapped.
Hey, them girls wanted to be kidnapped.
Well, that's what people say now. You wanted it.
I like it because Julie Newmar was like 20 years old when she made that movie. She
Mhm.
looks so cute in that movie. And she's like really tall anyway. But I just like that movie. But anyway, so that's for me. And anything with Betty Davis in it for me.
Fun and uplifting. Betty Davis.
Oh,
Those
yeah, she's
are-
good.
Well,
no.
it
Oh, you
depends.
guys have such a limited view because you're thinking about whatever happened to Baby Jane and stuff. She did so much
several
more
movies
than that.
She
were
did.
You
scary.
need to watch
With
her
that
in
other
All
woman.
About Eve. That's one of her classics. It's really good. And she looked really good in that movie too.
Another one that I will say is fun and uplifting is the Indiana Jones trilogy.
Ah,
Those are
not the
cute.
latest one, not the 4th one, but the 3 other ones.
The classics.
The classics. I love those.
Classics.
They always make me feel
They
their
are
drive.
fun to watch, though. Yeah.
Other sisters? Anything?
I am not a big movie watcher. Like I'll watch a movie once and that's it, unless it's an absolute favorite. So
Yeah.
fun and uplifting to me are Rocky movies.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those
That is
are.
uplifting.
Yeah.
They are.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Uplifting.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my favorites, of course, are Princess Bride.
Oh,
we
yeah.
know
Very
that?
fun.
I should have
to
known
me.
that. Yeah.
And another one, I don't know if you guys know this, but another one of my absolute favorites is A Knight's Tale.
Oh,
Keith Ledger.
Yeah.
And
Like
also,
that, huh? Okay.
yeah, the guy that's in the new Resident Alien, what's his name?
Mm.
Alan
Oh,
Tudyk?
Yes,
Alan
he's
Tudyk.
in it.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
very
he is.
funny. It has a great soundtrack.
You have
Okay.
a theme of the favorite movies that you love.
I
They're
guess
all, like,
so.
princessy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
like the
she does.
medieval.
Medieval,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's very, very good. So those are a
Okay.
couple of my faves. I can't think of a third one at the minute, but
I can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, another movie commentary idea.
yes,
good idea.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Her last comment is, finally, y'all wanted the story behind my comment about relating gin on claws. Yep, my granny made me ask strangers for money. Anytime we went into town, we were poor, yes, but it was more out of spite. This same granny also made me go sit in a hole in the backyard on the regular.
What?
Oh my Lord. Don't get me wrong, I was definitely a bratty kid and a major smartass. So I'm
No,
sure I
this took a
deserved
turn.
Shit.
so I'm sure I deserved some kind of punishment. But that granny did some messed up stuff.
Yeah.
On more than one occasion, she picked up dead snakes out of the road and threw them on me and chased me with them.
What is going on?
She might have
Wait
had
a
some
minute.
mental issues.
Wait a
though.
minute.
LOL, yeah. Deep in the heart of Appalachia, things sometimes got
See?
weird.
See?
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah.
Shit,
I have
goody.
more shocking true tales, but we'll stop there for now.
Oh,
Yeah,
love
please.
to the whole big love to the whole Sistah Speak Nation. Sincerely, Goody.
Woo, goody.
shit, you need some
Goody.
uplifting movies.
She left that with a turn.
No wonder she needs some fucking
Dang.
stress relievers.
Right.
Uplifting movies.
Yes. Wow, Goody. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my
I think
god.
Granny had some mental
Dang.
health issues.
Yeah, how Granny
Yeah.
dealt with that is not okay.
No.
You might have been a
No.
brat and all that, but no.
Right.
No,
I would say probably some mental health issues.
that's
There had to
extreme
be.
Yeah.
There
punishment.
had
Yeah.
to be, especially
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a child.
Yeah.
Right.
She could have whooped your butt and then you was done.
Yes,
10 minutes later,
exactly.
went
Yeah.
on about your business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
well,
goodness.
Jen's mama don't have nothing on your granny.
No.
Okay. So now we get it.
Now
Yeah.
we get
We get it.
it. Yeah, we
Lord.
get it.
Get it.
Oh, that's terrible.
Hey, full circle.
Full circle.
Thank you.
Thank you,
All right.
Goody, for
Thank
that
you,
question.
Thank you, Goody.
Mm.
All right, we are ready for our next Ask the Sistahs question, and it comes
Mhm.
from Zombie Scotty.
Zombie.
Hey, Zombie Scotty.
Dearest sisters, I hope this message finds all of you doing well. So a friend asked me this question, and I thought I'd pass it on to all of you.
Uh-oh.
What should a father do if he receives a Facebook friend request from his 21-year-old daughter's boyfriend? My friend tells me the couple has been together for a few months and the boyfriend is a very nice guy. As always, thank you so much. Once I hear your answer, I'll make sure to pass it along to my friend. With love, as always, Zombie Scotty. So this is a 21-year-old daughter's boyfriend wanting to friend you or the
Mhm.
father. What would you
Mhm.
do? I'd friend the kid.
I'd hit deny.
Yeah. I
Deny.
would say, listen, we're not
Yes.
friends.
We're not.
You're
deny.
dating my daughter.
Exactly.
We got to keep that friend.
I don't need you to see what I post, and I
Yeah.
don't have any wish to see what you post.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not. Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Deny.
I would
Deny.
deny.
Deny, deny, deny.
Click.
Yep. Deny, deny, deny.
Exactly. And one accept.
I would accept.
Why?
Why not?
And so you'll
Why
be
wouldn't
like
you?
scrolling through their page.
No, but I don't
and
do that
pictures,
anyway. No, I don't do that now anyway. With the friends I do
and you would be okay with them scrolling through all of yours.
Yeah, because
No.
I don't post shit that I don't want seen.
That's
Why would
not
I
the
post
point.
it?
Yeah.
That's not the
yeah.
point.
Right,
And then what
right.
happens when they, or I shouldn't say when, if they break up?
Well,
Mhm.
then
Then
I
what?
unfollow them. Then
Yeah.
No.
Or do you want
No.
them commenting on, your
No.
trip or your
No.
this or your
No.
that?
No.
this has actually happened in my life. My daughter's girlfriend has friended me on Facebook, and I said yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No. Mm-mm.
And
Deny.
she has a page for her business, and I follow the page too. Why not support?
I think a business page is
That's
different.
different.
That's different.
That's
yeah, I
different.
would agree.
Right. That's
but
different.
like a friend thing, I don't see the difference. Now, if it's been a couple of months that they've been dating, that might be a little. I might go, let's wait and see. Let's see if y'all together in a year or something.
Mhm.
But I mean, I don't see no reason.
They
why I
could be
wouldn't.
dating for 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
No matter.
Yeah, I'm keeping my boundaries.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it
Yeah.
up.
No.
Interesting.
I'm
Interesting,
not
Zombie
dating
Scotty.
the dude. My
no,
daughter's
once-
dating the dude.
Once he officially becomes an in-law,
Family. Mhm.
Oh my
then
gosh! Really?
Then
Yeah.
maybe.
maybe that's
I
still
was
not
gonna
as sure.
say, but see, even
It's still not
if
as
she
sure.
was married to the guy. No.
Yeah, that's still not as sure.
No.
And then
I
I
would
probably
be
only
on
do
my
it to
daughter.
see-
I would be on my daughter's Facebook page, but
Yeah.
not her husband. And he got a separate. No.
Oh, I would.
No.
I would only, and then maybe to see pictures of the grandkids. But you know what? You can see that from your kids.
Yeah, from your
Exactly.
daughter's
That's
page.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I don't see nothing wrong
nah.
with friending.
Okay,
Especially-
Zombie Scotty. 3 sisters say no.
Hey, he can.
tell your friend, don't do it.
If
3
he
out of
wants
4
to friend-
sisters
If
deny.
he wants to friend the boy, friend the boy. Go ahead. Ain't nothing
If
wrong
he
with
has
that.
to ask the question, he really doesn't want to friend the boy.
No, he
Well,
don't.
if you don't
Yeah,
want to
he's
friend him, don't
questioning.
friend him. That's all I say. If you want to, do it. If you don't. But I don't see
Don't.
nothing wrong with it. If
That's
you
a valid answer. I say absolutely, positively, strictly no.
Deny.
Deny.
Wow.
But hey, you do what you want.
And if he tries again, block.
Block and report.
My God. I almost spit out the drink.
Oh
Oh my
my!
God.
Not only block but report.
Report his ass.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! I want
You
to
know
know
what?
what.
I don't think I've ever blocked anybody.
I don't think I have either.
I don't think so.
Sneakily blocked people.
I
You know how
do.
you can like unfriend without them
Yeah.
knowing? Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not blocking though.
No.
Is
But
it?
I don't see any of their stuff.
Oh,
basically,
okay.
Is what I'm
Okay.
trying to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
I
Because I
would
really
like to
don't
know-
care.
Done.
I don't see
Okay.
their stuff, and I don't want them to see my stuff. So I'm
Right.
heavy on the
That's
block.
the block. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So if you unfollow though, they can't still see your stuff,
Mm-mm,
right?
mm-mm.
But
Right.
say, well, I'm not on Facebook. So let's say on Twitter, if
Oh,
I
Twitter's different.
Twitter's different. So they can still say I tweet something and someone else retweets it, they can still see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I'm
they
not
can't
on Twitter much,
contact you
so
or anything.
Same for like Instagram. I think
Yeah.
Instagram.
Unless you have a
Block.
private account.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to know what Zombie Scotty would answer.
Yeah.
Because he has,
Yeah.
girls. And
I
Mhm.
bet
one
he
of-
would friend.
I think he would
so,
friend.
too.
I think so.
I
Mhm.
think he probably would.
I would
Yeah.
too.
No,
And
not
then
me.
if something did pop up that I was like, I'm like, Donna, did you see this?
No, see, I don't have no interest in.
No,
I don't wanna know that
absolutely,
much.
Ellen. Absolutely,
No.
Ellen. I don't want to know. No,
Mm-mm.
no.
Oh, that's too funny. Thank you, Zombie
Thank
Scotty.
you, Zombie
Thank
Scotty.
you,
That was a
Zombie.
good question. I want to know in the follow up, what would you do in that
Yes.
situation?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What did you tell your friend? You didn't tell his
Mhm.
friend nothing. All right. So we have another Ask the Sistahs question, and it's a voicemail. So I gotta turn on my speaker.
Ooh.
And this is from Aussie John.
Oh, fantastic.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh, I
sis.
love his accent.
Yes, he knows.
Yeah, we'll
That's
get
why
to
he
hear
always
it.
sends us a voicemail. He knows.
Yeah.
If I make, he says, "Hey, sisters, if I make it, here is a mildly interesting question for the podcast." You made it, Aussie
Okay.
John. All right, let me hit play.
Hey sisters, Aussie John here with my Ask the Sisters question, which I got to be honest, it's probably not the most intense or exciting question out there. But
It's okay. We like your voice.
with the intensity of that Facebook post and getting questions in, I had to think of something.
This
Yeah.
okay.
It's not really that exciting. I mean, I've got it's not really a family member question, or everyone's got dickhead family members, but I can sort them out. I don't have a
Yes, we do.
asshole workmate question because really I'm a train driver. I don't spend any time with them anyway, so that's not really an issue. This comes back to, it's been something a little bit on my mind for the last couple of years, and it is COVID related, but it's more the fact that, like, when I hijacked as a guest, the Walking Dead podcast, when I come on as a hijacked myself as a guest, and it was just when COVID was a little thing on the news. No one was taking it seriously. I mean, heck, I even bought Coronas to drink at 10:30 in the morning while we recorded the podcast. But the big question is, what was the moment for anyone, all of yous, that we all actually took COVID seriously? When did it stop becoming that little joke thing in the background? And when was it a serious thing for you guys?
Ooh.
For me, it was when, a couple of local shows and conventions got cancelled that normally you would never have thought they were so far out from where we were at the time. They got cancelled. Not the most exciting question, but still, I've always found it fascinating and a fascinating question to ask people around. What was the moment that we all took COVID seriously? So anyway, that's my question. Aussie John here. Have a good one. See ya.
Good day.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Auntie
you.
John.
Oh, we
Thank
love
you.
your voice.
Awesome
we
to
just
hear
yeah.
from you.
I know.
Thank
we love
you.
hearing it. Oh, I'm trying to think.
So when was
I
COVID?
can go because I
Okay.
remember the exact date.
Oh my God.
I took it seriously as of April Fool's Day because 2 weeks prior, so on like March 17 is when the state of Michigan went on like the complete shutdown.
Mhm.
And they're like, it's only going to be for 2 weeks, then life back to normal. So 2 weeks later was like March 31st, and the governor extended the lockdown. And my job was like, come pick up all your shit. You're working from home, like for who knows how long.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like places closed, like indefinitely, like we don't know when we're opening back up. When our grocery store, Kroger, started designating certain time frames where, according to your age or risk of getting COVID, like these are the hours that you should shop. Like, so at that time, which was April Fool's Day, April 1st, it's like, oh, this shit, it's real.
Mm.
And then there were like the deaths were off the chart.
Crazy, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Crazy, going up and up and up every day.
Mm-hmm.
So that was it for me.
For me, it was probably the middle, the beginning of March of 2020, or the middle of March. And the reason I say this because, everybody knows I'm retired and everything, but I'm still a member of the state bar. And so they would send out communiques, and around the middle of March, we got a communique that all the court where I used to work, all those proceedings would be virtual. So all court proceedings in my county, they were virtual. And then I thought, oh my gosh, because they're not doing that. That's serious.
No.
Right.
See,
Right.
No.
So, and that was the appellate court level. And then about a week later, the lower courts, or like the actual trial courts, they made the same call. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And that was unprecedented. Was that like the first time that courts were 100% virtual, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Never in their little history in Texas. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's serious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
for me, it was when all the schools were closing, which I didn't have kids in school, thankfully, but because they don't usually close for any reason unless
really
it's like
don't.
an ice day here. But then really it was when my job said, don't come back.
Yeah.
Work from home indefinitely from now on.
Yeah.
And then they wouldn't even let us go back to the office to get anything. It was just what you had with you.
Wow.
And we could, at that point, I could work from home one day a week. And I always had brought my computer home anyway, just in case, get sicker or whatever. But they said, don't come back Monday, just stay at home, work from home. We'll work out. So for the longest time, I worked with just the laptop and the screen I had at home because I couldn't go back up and get, the keyboard and all that other stuff.
Right.
And they said, well, we'll just have to order y'all new, because they didn't want us even going in the building to take anything.
Wow.
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 And then you're right, Ellen. I think it was 2 weeks at first.
Yeah.
And then after that 2 weeks, and they said, okay, we're going to extend this until
indefinitely
July. Yeah. And then they kept saying, we don't know when it's going to be.
Wow.
That's when it was real.
Okay.
Work, work, they don't
no,
they never
stop
let you
work
stay
for
home.
no reason.
No.
Yeah.
And where
what
I
about
work,
you,
they don't close for anything.
No, they don't. I would say for me, it was probably the first week, second week of March, because we had actually traveled. Mr. A and I tried to go to Jamaica.
Right. That's right. I remember.
Every like winter, for a little bit of a winter break there. And we had traveled, I think it was like the 7th of March to the 15th or so. And we had traveled, we had met my sister-in-law, Mr. A's sister, her husband, and our nephew, who was like 4 or 5 at the time. And the whole week that we were gone, they live in Brooklyn. And New York was like this epicenter of terribleness and death and everything shut down, and the hospitals and the morgues and all the whole week that we were gone, we were meeting people from all over the country and some other places in the world. We just kept getting all these updates, and I think it was kind of like when the sports started shutting down, NBA suspended, NHL gone. And we're just like, oh my God, what is happening? And I feel like we were one of the, Jamaica had gotten one case while we were there, and it wasn't where we were staying, but it was like on the other side of the island, and just the panic. And I think we were just like one of the last planes to kind of like leave there. I was kind of hoping, Ozzy John, that I would get stuck in Jamaica. Like, okay, I can't get back to Boston. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to stay here for a couple of years. I hope you'll be all right. But we did, and actually towards the end of the trip, there was a couple that had flown in, and we were thinking, are you going to be able to get out of here, or did you know, how did you get
Right.
here?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and everybody was trying to find wipes and stuff for the plane. Nobody wore
Yeah.
masks, of course. And then, of course, when we got back to Boston, there were like these crazy lines, like trying to get you back in to the country, like through, you know, customs, and
Right.
yeah, it was scary. So it was pretty much right away for us, because we had been away. So, and I haven't been back to Jamaica yet. You know, we
You
haven't been able to
haven't.
travel. No.
Yeah.
So
But and now that
Another-
you mentioned that, I remember that though, because
yeah.
because we were
stuck.
in
We
communication
were
with
wondering
y'all.
if you were going to
Yeah.
get stuck.
Yeah, a
But
little
you
bit
were
of fingers
totally
crossed,
fine.
get
You were
stuck, but
totally
yeah.
fine with getting stuck.
Yeah, I think I would have had to suck it up and just, you know,
Yeah.
stay on the beach.
I think another moment of, oh, this is for real, was when all of the toilet paper, you couldn't find it anywhere. Sold out
Yes.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
worldwide.
Worldwide.
Everywhere.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
a Costco shopper, so I never ever had any issues.
Yeah. And it's funny, I listened to a podcast that's based in Melbourne, Australia, and they were
Mm.
talking about the toilet paper problems. And I should have known, I should have at that point gotten
Uh-huh.
extras of it, because it seemed to have
Yeah.
started there.
But it was not only, if I recall, it was not only toilet paper. It was paper products, period. Paper towel for a while, paper towels you couldn't
Water.
get.
Yep.
Water.
Anything with paper and like
Lysol.
I have an
Oh, any of that
older
stuff, yeah.
little
Yes,
chihuahua, and so I used the
409.
little doggy pads for her. I mean, for a while they was
remember.
running out of those.
That's
even
right.
at Costco.
Well, dog
you know,
food
so
and stuff, that kind of stuff also got short
Yep.
Mhm.
because people were running and trying to stock up
Hoarding.
Right.
yeah,
and
yeah.
hoarding.
Hoarding.
Yeah, those
You
people.
couldn't find hardly nothing. Remember those dumb
Mhm.
fools that snatched up all the toothpaste and stuff?
Oh
Yes.
And they had the big
yes.
shed and they were trying to sell it for like
Yes.
$100
Mhm.
a damn tube. And
Mhm.
I'm so glad they couldn't do it because they got
Yeah.
caught.
Yeah.
But I mean, you couldn't find nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Panic.
that's when
Everyone
it was
panicked.
scary. It
Well,
was
that's
scary.
that's really the time
couldn't
period.
find
It was
meat.
probably that
Meat.
summer is where I
Veggies.
first even heard about Instacart. I never ever
Yes,
shopped
yeah.
online and
Same.
stuff, and
Right.
never ever would even consider having groceries and stuff
No.
delivered to your house. You know,
Yeah.
Instacart is my best friend.
Hello.
Yes,
To
it
this
is.
day.
Yes.
To this
Yeah.
day, I still
Yeah.
use it. And curbside, oh hell
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
I love
yes.
it.
I was
You
doing
can
curbside.
shop and pick all your stuff up online,
Yep.
groceries, total wines, everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then just drive up and somebody come
Yeah.
and put
Pop
it in
the
your trunk.
and
Pop
off
your
you go.
trunk.
Yep.
Pop
Pop
the
your
trunk.
trunk.
And let them load.
Cruise off.
I
Mhm.
But
love
see,
it.
that was the best. I mean, we really now forget how crazy that time was. And the time there were
Yes.
still people working at the store that could do that
Yes.
for
Those
us.
poor
Yeah.
people, exactly.
Those were really
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the first line people. The
Yes.
front
Yes,
line
they
people,
were.
because
Yeah.
they
Mhm.
could have been home with their families
Yeah.
during the pandemic too,
But
but they were
Think of
trying
all
to
the
make sure that people had groceries and people could
True.
get what they needed
Exactly.
to get.
And
Yeah.
trying
But
to
all
make
the
money when they're
EMT
out of work.
Right.
Out
yeah.
of work.
But all the EMTs and all of the
The
medical
nurses and
people,
doctors, yes,
they never got a
exactly.
break.
Yeah.
They never got a
Never.
break.
Yeah.
No.
And the scary part was we had no idea what this thing was. We didn't know
Exactly.
how it transmitted
Nope.
exactly
Nope.
at first, or
They were
who it was
saying,
going
"Oh,
to get, or
It transmits on surfaces and
yes,
Right.
exactly.
if you touch somebody, and then it
Yeah.
was
Right.
no, it's in the air and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's
So
it's,
those people were working when we didn't even know how to,
exactly.
True.
you know, not get it.
Yeah.
Scary.
But it's
I remember the moment
it's here to
when
stay
I got,
though, just like the
it
flu.
is. I remember the moment when I first got I got the idea from Sister A, Instacart. And I remember when I made my first order and I just had to stop and because I left the groceries outside for a little extra after they were delivered. And then I literally was giving my groceries like a bleach bath. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh my goodness.
Yes, washing the
Yeah.
hands.
You know what?
washing the hands.
I remember watching a YouTube
Oh,
video
Me
of this
too.
man, and he
Yep.
said,
Yes.
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean,
Yep.
even when Corona was not even around, he said you should be doing this anyway. You should take a Clorox wipe or some kind of wipe and wipe down all your
It's
groceries
true.
and cans and stuff anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
thought,
You
you
don't
know
know who's
what? That
been
is
touching.
so true.
I
True,
yeah.
wasn't doing it before.
No.
Me either.
No, I wasn't.
But I
Yeah.
do it religiously now.
I do too.
And I do it on
it.
everything.
Yeah.
And like when I go shopping, because here in Texas everything's open, and so sometimes I'll go, shopping like in the store and stuff. But when I get home, I take a Clorox wipe. I go wipe down my car, wipe down the whole interior, the steering wheel, and everything you touched
Yes.
with your hands.
Yeah.
You know,
You don't realize how much.
and I do that.
you
Yeah,
touch.
I know.
I wipe off the
No.
doorknobs coming
other
in from the
people
garage,
touch.
everything,
Yeah.
just to
Yep.
make sure.
Yeah.
Probably why we still right here.
Hello.
Yeah.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad we
Mhm.
are.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Ozzy
That's
John.
a good
one.
Yeah, we all seem to
Question,
remember
Ozzy
pretty
John.
specifically.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Thank you, Ozzy John, for that question.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
I feel like that's the new where were you on 9/11 question.
Yeah.
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 Right.
Yep.
All right, we have one more Ask the Sistahs question, and it is from Will from C-Town.
Hey,
Will. He says, "Hey sisters, it's Will from C-Town, and I got some asking to do. But
Uh-oh.
first things first, cheers, because I know you're having a drink or two.
Cheers.
Clink, clink.
Cheers, Will.
Clink, clink, clink.
Take a sip, take a sip. All
Yeah.
right. Since I can't join y'all and ask it in person, this will have to do. I wanted to ask for your wisdom and suggestions about helping my kids deal with the impacts of people lying and misrepresenting themselves in social media's private and public channels, since it is available 24/7 every damn day on the internet. My kids are pretty good about dealing with it, but it is more especially hard during COVID when so much more time is spent online. It is tough when they meet someone after getting to talk with them, they exchange names and realize this person has already heard some of the BS on social media about them. The teen years are tough, and social media has made it a lot more complicated. Thanks, sisters. Cheers, Will from C-Town. This is a rough one.
Yeah. It
That's
is
a
for
difficult
Tough
one.
being a kid in this
Very
day and age.
difficult.
I can't
with all
imagine.
that stuff growing up. I can't
Yeah.
either. Thank
Yeah.
God it wasn't around when I grew up.
I know.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
And he's saying the impacts of people lying and misrepresenting them
Right.
in social media.
Yeah.
right.
So people are talking about your kids or some kids on social media and saying that they're bad people or this or rude or lying or whatever.
Not true.
I don't know how you get past. This is just the same as if it's in person in school and other kids talking shit about your kids and how do they
Yeah.
handle it. With social media being so prevalent and the main way that we can communicate with people now, especially when we're in lockdown,
Mhm.
it's hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
It's very hard.
I can only think that you have to teach your children that, I mean, social media, people on social media only present either the best version of themselves in their life or the worst version of someone else. So you kind of have to teach your kids that if you see it on social media, it doesn't mean that it's true.
Mhm.
Once
That's
you
the
meet these
first
people-
thing.
Mhm.
Right. It doesn't make it
Just
law.
like
It
anything
doesn't make it
else.
true.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to go by people's actions and your first impressions in real life.
Mhm.
So you really need to stretch to your children. Social media does not equal real life.
No.
Yes.
And people on social media, any platform, because they can be anonymous,
Mhm.
all the crazy comes out.
Terrible.
Oh.
All the crazy
Yeah.
comes out
Mm-hmm.
on any side of any issue.
Mhm.
So, you know, my thing would be, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do. There's not a thing you can do, but you just have to help your children have a strong enough sense of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, emotional support for them,
Mm-hmm.
physical support for them, of course, you know,
Mhm.
but have a strong enough sense of themselves to not fall for all the BS that's out there, because there's a lot of it.
Self-confidence. Yeah.
There's a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it doesn't all come from kids either. There's a lot of
no.
adults, and it might be
Oh,
adults
yeah.
in
Oh,
their
yes.
school, might be their teacher. There have been some crazy ass adult teachers putting crazy ass crap on the internet,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
and they lose their jobs or they
Oh,
do
yeah.
this and that, you know. So
Mhm.
there's really nothing you as a parent can do. You just have to help them have a sense of themselves.
Mhm.
And because everything's pretty much virtual now, because you know the lockdowns and everything, it's not like before COVID where you could limit their time online.
Mhm.
You know, almost
Right.
everything we do now is online. So
Yeah.
I agree. You have unfortunately that's just the way it is, and you kind of have to be. They have to kind of be a little bit more adult with having to learn early
Yeah.
on that not
Mhm.
everyone is truthful, not everyone represents themselves correctly. But on the other hand, what I think you're asking is, what happens if someone else puts information about them out there that's not true? So if there's, you know
nothing you
how
could do.
school is, it's not easy. If there's a
Mhm.
group of kids that are bullying your child in school physically, they're going to be bullying them online too.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And so how do you get past? I don't know how. All you can do is tell your child, this is not how you act. This is not how we want you representing yourself. And if they're
Mhm.
telling them, if they're saying lies about you, all you can do is show by your actions and how you interact with people how that is not correct, how you are as a
Exactly.
person, and
Mhm.
hope and pray that you've given them that foundation to believe in themselves and trust that the true friends that they do have and the people that are around them will know who they truly are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a
Yeah.
hard one.
Yeah,
to
it's tough. I
handle.
mean,
It
even
is
just
hard.
growing up, it takes you a while to like become comfortable with yourself
Yeah.
and to be okay with yourself, like being different and stuff. And so to not fit in is such a big thing at those ages. And
Mhm.
you know, it's true to just have, you know, a good support at home. You know, your kid knows that you love them and that
Yeah.
it is okay for them to be different if they are in any way. And you know, just hope
Mhm.
that they can kind of get through this. But it's terrible, you know. And I mean,
Yeah.
even as an adult, you know, my mom has been going through some stuff and it's been kind of hard for her. And she looks at these social medias and she says, look how happy everybody is. And I said, you know what, Mom? You know, people aren't going to put really terrible things about how
Exactly.
their life is. I
No.
said, you have to take it with a grain of salt. You know,
Yep.
not
Yeah.
everybody, every family today, like to be a dysfunctional family is to be a normal family. And I
It's
said, you know, you
normal.
just have to
Yeah.
take it with it. You know, not everybody, it's not all, you know, roses
Right.
and rainbows.
Right.
That
But you know
15
what?
second
It's
Yeah.
just
thing
like
on there, they're
every
not
other
showing the
question we've
full
had
thing.
today.
Yeah,
It's every job,
Yeah.
every workplace. It's like a dysfunctional family. That's
Yep.
how
Yeah.
things in America work.
That's the way it is
Yeah.
these days.
That's just the way it
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't make
Just
it
love
good
your
or
kid
bad.
no matter what. Yep.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
hope that they'll, you know, get through this and grow up and be comfortable with themselves. And
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. But you know what? That answer goes with adults too,
yes.
because there are
Mhm.
adults too that are being bullied online,
Yes.
Mhm.
or that are having difficulty because people put something out and then they maybe meet the person in person, and you know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it wasn't like what was online. You know, that happens to adults too. So
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes we
Yeah.
only think about the bad stuff. Like you might get 100
exactly.
good comments and you get a couple that are bad, and you kind of focus on those, and just try
Exactly.
to
Mhm.
move on from that and think
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
the good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We have to get back, I think, to being more present in our physical world instead of the virtual world.
Too true. Too
It's
true.
hard though to do because
But you know
I
what?
see
We're
the
never
pros
going
and
back
cons.
though.
I mean, I
We're
see
never
Yeah.
going back.
when people talk so bad about social media or online presence, I tend to only think about all the good, positive things because there's so many things that we would not be able to do
I
today
know.
without it. Like we
Absolutely.
would not be Sistah Speak without it.
Yes.
True.
Well, and
We
plus,
would not have
it's just
met
like
the people that
TV.
are in our Sistah Speak Nation
Exactly.
out an
Mhm.
online social
Mhm.
media presence,
Mhm.
podcasting,
And I
none of that
remember
would
the
be
first-
around. So I see the good part of it, that it connects people
Yes.
and
does.
Yeah.
and gives you access to people that you never would have ever been able to meet.
Never.
Never ever.
Exactly.
Never
Exactly.
ever.
And
Yeah.
just realize, and hopefully that they can look at it with that positive lens and not the specific, okay, yeah, there's
Mhm.
always, just like in real life or physical, there's always going to be
Yes.
somebody who you don't like or who doesn't
Yep.
like you, and they're
Yeah.
going to try to jack with you. You have to, that happens even if you're not on online.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
And,
does.
and how do you handle that when you're not online versus when you're online? I think it's the
Mhm.
same.
Yeah.
You have
Mhm.
to be able to block that shit out and say, look, what I'm focusing my life on is the positive side.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And hopefully you have that mental stability and emotional maturity to be able to do it.
Well,
Mhm.
but being the parent, he can help them emotionally navigate through that because,
Mhm.
yeah, by
Yeah.
being supportive, by
Mhm.
giving them support,
Yeah.
you know.
And if you think
Yeah.
that they're not able to, then helping them get the help that they need to help, counseling,
Exactly.
therapy,
And
whatever.
make sure you keep the communication open. You want your kids, if by chance they do get bullied, you want them to have good communication with you so they let you know immediately before it goes too far.
Yeah.
What's going on? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There's too many cases recently of teenagers committing suicide because of online
yes.
bullying.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, keep the
Or-
communication open.
Right. Or that they get a gun and go to school.
That
Yes.
That too.
Yes.
which
Yeah.
just happened in Michigan.
Yes. It
Well,
did.
and
Not
we
that
had
far
one
from
happen
me.
last year here in Dallas. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Good
Alrighty.
question.
Dang, Will,
Yeah,
that's
that was
that's
good.
a tough
Good
one, but
question.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
Very
good.
tough. Very tough.
Yeah.
All righty.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Will, Aussie John, Zombie Scotty, Goody, and Manny
Thank
for your
you.
questions.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now let's
they-
Got the
do our
draw here.
drawing.
Shake it up.
I've
Shake it
got all
up.
the
Shake
names
it, shake
in
it,
here.
shake it.
Okay, I'm gonna pick one.
Wait a minute. Don't look when you're picking.
Okay.
You have to go like
Uh-oh.
this.
Oh, shit.
Did somebody fall out?
I can't
Somebody
turn it
fell
out.
off the
5
hat.
of them in
Don't,
there.
don't shake it too much. Okay. I'm not looking.
Shake it like you're
Okay.
shaking out 3 pretzels.
And 2 Pringles.
And 2 Pringles.
Okay, I'm picking.
Oh
Smart asses. Okay, today's winner is Manny.
Yay!
Congratulations, Manny.
Yay, Danny.
All right, Manny. I was gonna say send me your address, but I think I have it. But send
We
it to me
should
because you
have
might have
it.
moved. You
True.
might have moved because
True.
That's true.
that
Yeah.
happens. So send me your current address to ask ssaskthesistahs at gmail.com, and we will send you a wonderful Sistah Speak prize
Prize. Yeah, prize package.
package with some swag in it. Thank y'all so much for being here, for always
was
being
fun.
with us,
Very fun.
sisters,
Totally.
and for all of your questions. We will not let this much time go between the
No.
next Ask the
No.
Sisters.
True.
So in the meantime, we have a plethora of podcasts out there.
Yes, we
Totally.
You can find us everywhere.
everywhere.
podcast streets. So you
And sidewalks.
know that we are
Mhm.
out there and we have some stuff coming back, some new shows coming back. And we have our Patreon. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Y'all know where to find us. Please contact us. We would love to hear from you. And until the next Ask the Sisters, I am Sister K.
I'm Sister J.
I'm Sister LM.
And I'm Sister A.
See y'all next time. Bye.
Laters.
We heart you all. Thank you for the questions.
Oh, wait a minute.
You can do it, Sister J.
There you go.
Nice.
Go.
We're
Bye,
sending
y'all.
hearts.